Job creation remains too weak to reduce unemployment significantly, despite an economic recovery that has started to broaden. So job seekers remain unemployed for longer and longer periods. They become frustrated with their limited employment opportunities and drop out of the labor market. Or they are forced to look for alternative opportunities outside their field of qualification and accept jobs below their skill level. Both discouragement and skills mismatch have increased substantially since the beginning of the crisis. And both will make the labor market recovery more protracted. Around half of the crisis-related jobs gap that has opened up since 2008 is related to discouragement and potential workers not entering the labor force. Young people in particular, who tend to have weak labor market ties, prefer to stay out of the labor market or to continue education to postpone their labor market entry. Skills degrade or become obsolete as workers remain out of the labor force or unemployed. It is no surprise then that hiring uncertainty has increased as hiring managers do not find the right skills among those who are looking for jobs. Policymakers, therefore, should not only address lack of demand, they also need to implement measures to address this skills mismatch. This is where active labor market policies come into play. What are these measures? First, effective public and private employment services. Second, investments in and support for workers' skills development, ideally in close collaboration between skills providers and the private sector. And third, upgrading and reskilling, including vocational training and entrepreneurial skills programs. Active labor market policies enhance the efficiency of labor markets. They improve information and coordination to match unemployed persons with vacancies. They support and encourage appropriate training and retraining. This helps firms to find the right workers faster, fill in open vacancies more rapidly, and strengthen the recovery. However, there is still a lot of room for increasing active labor market policies across most countries. For example, in 2011, the OECD countries spent an average of 0.6% of GDP on such policies. Some Northern European countries spent almost twice as much, on average 1.1% of GDP. But many others spent much less. At the ILO, we have simulated how a doubling of investment in active labor market policies from the current level of 0.6% in GDP in developed economies to 1.2% would affect unemployment. Our estimates show that the unemployment rate can be reduced by 0.8 percentage points by 2016 relative to our baseline projection. This translates into an additional 3.9 million jobs or 0.8% of total employment in 2016.